Hi. Yeah. Hey. If you're new here, welcome.
Welcome.
If you're not new here, welcome back.
Yeah.
We are continuing our review of our very first cruise.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't remember where we were.
We are on day 3.
Day 3. No.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Day 4.
4.
Day 4. Mm-hmm. Day 4. It was Honduras. Wednesday. Mm-hmm.
Day 4 then? Was it?
Yeah. Day 4.
Day 4.
Honduras.
Yeah.
Ooh, but before we get into Honduras,
that's right.
We have to go back.
Yes.
To our first sea day on Tuesday because we forgot to mention the pizza place.
The pizza place.
It was delicious.
And I think it's called the pizza place.
Yeah, it was really good. I think I just got a plain cheese and you got a pepperoni. And nothing fancy, but
solid.
You can,
solid pizza.
You can make it however you want it, and it's kind of like a faux brick oven pizza. Yeah, super cheesy, crispy crust.
It's good.
Yeah, but it does take a while. So.
Well, it was crowded. There were a lot of people.
Yeah, I think it's usually crowded though.
Yeah.
Because it's popular.
Yeah, if you go there, I would plan on getting your pizza and taking it somewhere else, because there wasn't
a lot of seating.
No.
There's a couple like indoor seats and some outdoor seating, but it fills up fast. So.
You might get lucky. But
yeah.
Anyway, go get a pizza. It's good.
Yeah. And then we also did drag bingo.
Drag bingo. Didn't win.
No.
Didn't win.
But there's a lot of money.
It had fun.
Bingo.
It was fun.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
I'll do it again.
I don't know how much you want to give away, but
not a lot. But I think it's like $50, $60.
Something like that.
For like if you want to play 3 cards to a game.
Right.
Yeah.
You can choose how many cards you get, right?
Yeah. So that's what I did. It was fun.
It was fun.
But we lost. Anyway, so.
Oh, and we need to give a shout out to our. Oh, no. I wanted to give a shout out to our waiter at Gunbae.
Ooh.
I think we forgot him.
Sandesh.
Gunbae. Very good.
He was fantastic. Yeah. So, Port de Honduras.
Yes.
Woke up early.
I did.
Ugh.
You didn't. I was up at like 4. Was cleaning balcony and out and got breakfast and.
Are you done?
Yes.
Okay. Anyway, Honduras. So port. Fantastic port. Woke up early. We had booked an excursion through a third party, Victor Boden. So we had to get off ourselves. We didn't have to meet anybody on the ship. We just had a quick breakfast in the galley. You had like bagel and cream cheese and some fruit. You had your normal eggs, bacon, and you get
little hash brown circle things.
Yep.
They're fun. It's good. I think the galley's solid.
Yeah. And then we got off at deck 4, went through security, brought our towels because we were planning on doing the beach. You get 2 towels in your room, beach towels, so you can take them with you when you get off at the port, but make sure you bring them back or you will be charged.
Hot tip.
Yep. Tip for today. So yeah, we booked through Victor Boden. It was a long walk.
It's quite a hike.
Yeah, because normally Virgin docks at Coxswain Hole, but this time we docked at Mahogany Bay, and it's a longer walk to get, like, you actually have to go out of the port and, like, up a hill and down a hill and around a bend, and it's a longer walk. So if you have mobility issues, I know that they do offer like $2 cab rides to go out of the port and down and up the hill and down the hill to.
I mean, it's not like miles.
No, but it's probably like a good.
It's 3/4 of a mile.
Half a mile walk. So if you do have mobility issues, I think the Mahogany Bay has chartered with cab drivers there for $2 rides to go up the hill and down the hill.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we met
Andrew.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was fantastic.
It was awesome.
It was just hubby and I. We booked a private tour excursion with Andrew. We met him. He had a little sign with our names, and
Easy.
We were off.
Yep, got in his car and.
Oh, he was so friendly. We went. We booked the sloth animal excursion, zip lining.
We did zip lining first. That's the first place he took us was zip lining, and we were the first people there.
Yeah.
So it was in and boom, zip lining straight away.
And that was
so much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a blast doing that.
That's also the first part. You're walking uphill.
Yeah.
Lots of stairs.
Yeah, it's a big walk to get
all the way
get up
up
to it. Yeah.
But it was totally worth it.
A lot of fun. And then we went to sloths.
And then, sloths and animals and like little monkeys and birds, macaws. Yeah. I also think they stopped doing the sloth, like where you can hold the sloth. I know that's pretty controversial. We did hold the sloth. It was like amazing, but I probably would not do it again because yes, they are animals and they deserve to be out in nature. So, yeah, I think that as of end of March they have stopped doing like where you hold them, but you can still go see them in the habitat. But the Victor Boden's like animal sanctuary was clean. It was
very
nice.
Clean. It's very nice.
Was open. I have nothing bad to say about them. So yeah, we had lots of pictures there, and then Andrew took us around the entire island. We went. We stopped and did rum tasting, chocolate tasting. He stopped and did some photo ops at the sign.
He gave us a lot of history stuff, which I ate that up. It was great.
Oh yeah, like we saw where we talked about like Americans coming in, and what was it, like the solar panels? Yeah, they're doing, their whole island is run off electric with the solar, and there's I think another what was it, Margaritaville is coming. Yeah. And I even asked him how everybody felt about the tourism, and he said for the most part everybody loves it because it provides money and income to the island. So yeah, but we went through the whole island. it was beautiful, the rainforest, but it was also kind of eye-opening to see how people lived.
Completely different.
Yeah. And then after the tour of the island, we went, and we still had time. It was like noon, I think, and we went to Henry Morgan Beach Resort.
And it was all his idea, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
We wanted to go to a beachy place. He was like, I got it. Let's go. I got the perfect place for you guys. And he took us to a place called Henry Morgan.
Yeah, and it
Little
was
resort.
beautiful. Crystal blue water right there. We got a nice seat, laid out in the chairs. Got
Couple hours.
Yeah, we got a beach massage for $40 with
Thanks,
Carla.
Carla. Yeah.
She was fantastic. But make sure that you bring cash for tips, because you want to tip well.
Yeah.
I think it's just customary that you just tip well, because this is what they get their money from. That's how they make a living. Like, I think we tipped Andrew the cost of one of our private. It was $80 a person.
Yeah.
From like, we spent from like 8:30 or 9 o'clock in the morning with him until like 3:30 in the afternoon. And it was, we'll book again if we ever go back to Honduras. We'll book and we'll ask for Andrew.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah, they have different itineraries that you can do. You can do scuba diving. You can do horseback riding.
Snorkeling.
You can do snorkeling. You can do ATVs. You can do anything. And it's literally like a portion of the cost. However, there's no guarantee that you can get back to the ship in time.
Nope.
So that's
just
always a gamble.
Be aware of that.
But Victor Boden's tours always said that they guarantee that you would be back in time for your ship.
And we got stuck in traffic for like an hour.
Yeah, but we had already decided that we were going to get back to the ship way before schedule.
Yep.
Like, we were not going to be the people that were like, get us back at 5.
Right as the ship's leaving.
No, we were going to be back.
Yeah.
We
We
wanted
want
to be back at
stress-free,
like
man.
3, and we got back at like 3:30, 3:45. Yeah, because it gets really crowded and busy at the different ports.
Right.
So we had to go through Cox and Hole to get to Mahogany Bay. But yeah, we got back on the ship. We had to get back and shower.
Yep. Get ready for
Dinner. Yeah.
At
Extra
Extra
Virgin. Because we also had to get dressed and ready because it was also Scarlet Night.
It was. Our first Scarlet Night ever.
Yeah. But Extra Virgin, what did we have?
Who was our waitress?
Lillian.
Lillian?
Yes.
Shout out to Lillian. She
Lillian was great. Look at my notes here. Yeah, so I had, food-wise, we had the meatballs.
And meatballs were awesome.
Yeah, they were really good. And then we had, like, the charcuterie board. And then...
Bolognese.
Yeah, I had the beef bolognese. Oh, my gosh. I think that was my
good.
favorite from Extra Virgin. And you had the oxtail pasta. And then we split the sea bass and the steak.
The sea bass was great. Steak was...
Nothing special, but
it
it wasn't bad. I still think it was better than the wake.
It was right there with it.
Yeah.
Just, I don't know.
And I had, I remember the cocktail. I had an Italian stallion cocktail. I don't remember. Yeah, you probably had beer. Heineken.
Probably.
No, it was Amstel, wasn't it?
Yeah, they had Amstel Light and Heineken. And they also had Heineken Light, which I think they had Heineken Light.
I don't remember.
Which I discovered. Heineken Silver, I think it's called. Which that was good.
But the Italian stallion was good. It was like limoncello and like sparkling wine or something like that. It was delicious. We didn't even get dessert. We were so full. It was good.
Didn't.
And then we had dinner at like 7:30, and then it was Scarlet Night.
And
that was an experience. It was a big party.
Yeah.
And it was big party because we had a full ship.
Full ship.
And this girl was getting anxiety.
Welcome to my world.
There's a lot of people, and I couldn't move around. But it was really cool to see like the dancers and the happenings cast, and it was an experience.
Yeah, definitely check out Scarlet Night if you
Yeah.
haven't done it before. And if you're a party person, then
You're gonna love it.
That's going to be your thing, man.
You're gonna love it. Like we even like in the inside, it was getting a little crowded. It was only like 9:00 or 9:15, and so we decided to go outside by the pool where the party was gonna happen, not till like 10:30. But it was already packed out there too,
and it just kept getting more packed.
And it was windy
and cold.
Well,
it wasn't cold; it was chilly. It was.
I'm always cold.
There was a little bit of a nip in the air.
My hair was blowing all around. I was cold. I had a lot of people around me, and I was getting really irritated. Yeah. But we stayed until like the dancers came out of the pool. We got some video of that, right? Mm-hmm. We might have video.
Maybe.
If it is, it'll be somewhere. So then we left and we hit the On the Rocks bar.
Yes.
And then the casino.
The casino. Yeah, that's our two main places, man, is the casino and the dock. That's that's it.
But even though there was like the big party going on outside at the pool party, there were still like live bands and like music and like it was a little bit more chill once everything moved outside.
It's not like the entire ship just shut down.
Right. Yeah.
For a Scarlet Night going on up on the.
But it was really cool with all the decorations and
that was neat.
Like everybody was dressed up and everybody was dressed up different. Like there was really fancy people and then there was like casual people.
Yeah, that was fun.
It was a really good experience.
With the party aspect of it, I'll skip it next time probably.
If it wasn't a full ship, I think I would have been a little bit more comfortable. But it was packed. But maybe if I was younger.
Right.
So, but that's okay.
No, we still had fun.
But then we went to the casino, had a couple drinks, went back to bed.
Yep.
Done.
Done.
Then we had our sea day.
Sea day. I love sea days. Absolutely love sea days.
Me too. They're very cool.
Not that I don't love the excursions. I do. Those are a lot of fun. But there's just something relaxing about not having anything planned the whole day. Yeah. That's just, it's so great.
Right. But I had something planned at 8 o'clock in the morning because my skin looked like the Crypt Keeper from Costa Maya's mud mask that we did. My skin was so dry and like nothing was working. Like it was like I felt like my skin was crunching every time I would smile. So I went and I got a facial. It was very nice. However, they are a little pushy.
Talk to him, Mama. Talk to him.
They are a little pushy at the end. Like the facial itself was wonderful, very relaxing. But at the end, they are going to try to sell you a lot of stuff that you really don't need. And if you can't say no, you're going to spend a lot of money. So be prepared.
I'm sure that's their job, too.
It is their job.
Try to upsell.
However, like, they are very pushy.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't there.
No, they are very pushy. Like, pushy. Like, you say no, they're like, but you need it. You say no, but you really, lady, you've got old skin. They didn't say it just like that, but they basically told me my skin was old. And then you're like, oh my God, okay, I'll buy the eye cream.
Oh, wow. I didn't know all that. Virgin.
So, but it's not Virgin. They're contracted.
Oh, they are?
Yeah,
okay, never mind.
It's not a Virgin
Never
company. But yes, they are pushy. So be warned. But the massage, the facial itself was wonderful.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. And that was like 8 o'clock in the morning. And I had it till for like an hour at 9. And then I had to wake his butt up because he was still in bed.
It's not true.
It is true. I brought him a coffee to our Angelinos. wake him up because we had a tour at 10:30 on the bridge.
We got picked.
It was special for a free tour on the bridge. It was very
I don't
exciting.
know how we got picked.
I think it was normal.
It was either normal or it was just completely random.
I think it was normal.
If it was normal, thanks.
Thanks, buddy.
It was awesome. Totally worth it. It was great.
Yeah. It was very exciting.
We had a lot of, and I didn't, I wish I would have jotted down the name of, I think it was the bridge officer. The captain wasn't there with us, but I think it's the bridge officer that was giving us the tour.
Was it Josh?
I got pictures
know.
of him.
Yeah.
Here, we'll put,
He was nice.
I'm sure pictures have been up, or I'll put them up. But he was awesome. You just ask him anything, and he'll tell you anything you want to know.
Yeah, we got to see all the equipment. We got to sit in the chair. Got pictures of that. That was fun. Yeah, it was a
fun.
nice
It was great.
little tour. It was unexpected. We got it like the day before, or maybe 2 days.
There's like a little note in our room that
Uh-huh.
says, "Shh, don't tell anyone."
You're invited. I think there was like 6 other couples.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, so that was like an hour and a half long.
But you can pay for it if you want to go do it.
And then I think it's a little more expanded. Like I think you
You get to go to the engine room.
Yeah, you can do it.
Stuff like that.
Yeah, but I think that's an option for you to pay for. You gonna let Daddy sit? What's our notes? Oh. All right. Well,
Okay.
so after the bridge, we got to do trivia at the Loose Cannon.
Yeah.
And
I love trivia.
It was fun. It was music. Was it music trivia?
No, it was all kinds of stuff.
It was all kinds of stuff, yeah. And we got to sit with a couple, Bob and Barb.
Bob and Barb.
They were super nice. They were fun.
And there were 13 teams, and we came in second.
We did come in second.
We just missed it.
Ugh.
We did so good.
We did really good. Thanks to Bob and Barb.
And this guy.
I'm not great at trivia at all. But and then right after trivia, we did Last One Standing.
Last one standing.
Which is also like a trivia game.
It's like a game show. Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's a game show that we did. Yeah, you kind of like stand in the middle of the floor and basically
They give you kind of like trivia questions.
yeah.
And then there's like lights on the floor,
And-
and then you go to the corresponding answer that is that color, and wherever you stand,
Yeah.
and then they reveal the answer, and if you're right, you get to stay, and if you're wrong, you're out.
You're out.
Can I come sit down now?
Come on. Okay.
So be honest. Be honest. In the comments, you'd rather Sally sit here, wouldn't you? It's okay. Hey, not you. Son of a.
And then because after Last One Standing, we did high tea. And that was super fun. It was delicious.
That was super fun.
Yeah.
The pictures of that?
Yep. Food was good. Tea was good. We didn't do the bubbly part. We didn't do the champagne.
We did not.
Yeah. So then high tea. And then we got some ice cream.
Yep.
I had the key lime pie.
I had a strawberry something or other. Something. Milkshake. Strawberry milkshake? Malted milkshake. Yes.
Yeah.
Super yummy.
And then we had Test Kitchen.
Test kitchen.
I enjoyed it. It was different. It was,
Yeah, I would say do it.
yeah, it's an experience for sure. Like,
Do it.
you're going to try things that you're not comfortable trying.
Yeah.
But there was that one dish that was cold that
Should have been warm.
I felt like it would have been
Yeah.
better warm, but you're watching people like make all the dishes too.
It's right there in front of you. Most of it.
Yeah, like, but it's very different. And
It's neat. It's an experience. Definitely
Yeah.
do it, but have some sort of backup plan for dinner afterwards, just in case.
we got
Yeah.
like snacks at the
Yeah.
galley and that kind of stuff. Yeah, so definitely.
it's cool.
Yeah, and we did like the drink. We shared the cocktail
Yep. Pairing.
pairing, which was perfect because I don't think I could have drank all the cocktails because it's with each setting. So,
Right.
and they're fairly.
Yeah, I think I've got the menu and some pictures of that I've already already put up already.
Here,
because
here.
we are zipping through this thing.
And here.
And here, look. Damn.
And then guess what we did after Test Kitchen.
Oh. Wait, don't tell me.
Nope, we didn't. We did karaoke. We didn't sing, but we went to watch it at the Dock House.
That's right. Yeah, we did.
We went to karaoke.
We did.
And then guess what we did?
Ta-da! We went to bed.
No.
We went
to the casino, yes.
To the casino.
100%. And then we had a good time. And then we went to bed.
We did.
But next time will be Bimini.
Bimini. And then our travel home. And Sally will tell you all about
it. Thanks, guys.
Yeah. If you stuck around,
like and subscribe.
Thank you for sticking around if you did. Very much appreciate it. Leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. All right. See you guys.